Unfortunately, first two stages are, I would say, not quite as interesting as the second. I was just about to say, there's the boss of this stage there that, I don't know what you would call it, but it's you know, one of the, I don't know, not one of my favorite bosses. And then once you get to stage 3, it's got 3 of the coolest ones in the entire game. So what I'll probably end up doing is, I don't know, shooting for about 10 minutes or so for this video, and then putting up a part 2 just so you can see some of the cooler levels. Mirror, it's a spell attack. Now, your A and B attack is useful because oftentimes a whole horde of enemies will surround you, and you'll be able to go at them 360 degrees there like that. Axe is another kind of like item that you can use in battle, a little magic spell. You gotta be careful not to like that get caught in this fire, because it can kind of like sort of catch you in a little infinite combo. Yeah, as you can see here, I've lost my weapon, so now I'm just kind of fighting with my fists and legs until you die, then you get the weaponry back. There's that boss. It's kind of cool, but later on, all the bosses are kind of like very large, anthropomorphic, creatures. And some of them sort of remind me of some of the enemies in another cool beat-em-up, an old one by Konami called Metamorphic Force, which is a classic. I'll show you a different character. This guy's a little bit more, I guess he's a little faster. Not quite as fast as this boss, but it's kind of annoying, just flying all over the screen. Spell. Toasted it with that. Well, this is one of the cooler stages in the game. It's got a triumvirate of really awesome bosses that you fight one after another in succession. It was one of the more memorable stages for me. You can see that hawk there that I just took down along with those other enemies. Each stage has like fire, this one has a hawk, there's an underwater stage that has octopi and swordfish that fly around or swim around at you, and so yeah, all the stages have sort of little background enemies in addition to the main enemies that you're fighting on the screen, so there's a whole lot of stuff going on. go away. You'll notice also that the blood is blue, not red, and it's kind of a common trait with all PGM games. I believe they're all censored that way. That's just how they were made. There's no option in the dip switch settings to turn on a violence mode or anything like that, or turn on blood. It's the same thing with Knights of Valor, the Gladiator, Martial Masters, the Killing Blade, all their games. Even Demon Front, the Metal Slug type game, there's actually no blood in that one at all. It doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really take much away from the games. The gameplay in all of them, game design, graphics, characters are just really awesome. So, one of my favorite arcade systems of all time. You can see that hawk there kicking my ass a little bit. Oh, come on now. I'll take you down. Yeah, now, midway in Stage 3, you can see here you are asked to enter in your name, and then throughout the rest of the game, the enemies and various characters refer to you as what you enter in here. This is one of the cooler bosses in the game. Giant anthropomorphic stag type creature. And you gotta love that. I think in all beat-em-ups, it's an essential element to have a good beat-em-up is to have these large, colorful, interesting, memorable boss characters. And this game certainly does that quite well, as you can see here. Another fuck you in a box. Hoping it would be an item. It's just an explosion. With all the bosses that you encounter, save for the last one, I believe, but all the others have hordes of enemies, their own little entourage fighting, which makes them all a little bit more difficult. Go back to the big character. You gotta love the title of the boss as well. I don't know if it comes out in the video, it might be kind of blurry, but he is called Deer Thug.